Too late to change events. It's time to face the consequence of deciding in your youth on a policy of 58 10-ounce RCM bars. RCM bars. RCM bars. Hello, folks, and welcome back to the Silver 5150 channel for the conclusion of our big monster box full of 10-ounce bars. Yes, you are looking at 58 RCM 10-ounce bars, all serialized, all beautiful, in all from the Royal Canadian Mint. These guys, to me, are the hallmark bar. I'm using my wide angle as Mateo Man had shown me, and I am very grateful to that. Gave him a shout out earlier. And we're going to discuss a little bit about these bars in Canada. Take a little extra time with this one because this is going to conclude our series on the monster box of 10-ounce bars. As you can see here, these things pack quite a bit of weight. I have it on an uneven surface, and so they're putting a little bit of pressure on the surface area. But just these bars are absolutely beautiful. And this is the back of the bar. And if you remember my video on the gold RCM bars, it's the same concept where you have one proof-like maple leaf symbol on the back versus the rest of the maple leaf symbols, which are part of the security features on this bar, along with the weight and purity, and then of course the Royal Canadian Mint seal and the serial number. Now I've got these in these 10-ounce bar capsules that I found from Provident at a very good price, like $1.69 a piece. And I can tell you that they're made to fit. I don't know if Provident was thinking they were going to make these for the RCM bar, but the RCM bar or the Royal Canadian Mint decided that these were the size they want to make and there'll be a capsule for it. I have no idea. What I do know is they are a match made in heaven. And why I'm so heavy in RCM bars and why I'm so heavy in Canada, you'll see stuff from my Canada box later, is because, I don't know, I just feel like Canada offers the best opportunity for being able to use precious metals in the future as actual currency. You know, Canada's been doing a lot of minting over the years. They've got the Wildlife series. They've got 2-ounce coins, half-ounce coins, 3/4-ounce coins, ounce and a quarter coins. I think one of the stackers that I'm subscribed to has a 1 1/4-ounce buffalo from the Wildlife series as their avatar. And, Canada, they're rich in natural resources. Their banking system is such to where they would really benefit from having precious metals as part of their currency system. Let's go ahead and straighten that one out right now. And I love that country. I don't necessarily agree with their politics, but I love everything they have to offer. Coastline and mountains and, skiing. If you like hunting, they've got hunting. They've got nice cities. They've got, every kind of, luxury appointment you could think in terms of vacation hotspots and all that. And, they do make some really nice bullion. They also have a nice set of bullion banks up there. I think Kitco, they're stationed out of Canada. And I was actually trying to work out a deal with Kitco here some time back to where I was going to cash in my Noble precious metals, and try to turn them all into 10-ounce RCM silver bars because I love these bars, guys. These are the money. These are money. We don't know what silver's going to revalue to. We've got Jim Rickard saying stuff. We've got George Gammon saying stuff. If any of these guys are right, even if Chris Dwayne is right from Greatest Truth Never Told, we could be looking at $1,700 an ounce. And if that's the case, these right here would be, half a car. At half a car in a good economy, and then probably a whole car in an inflated economy, or where you have inflation, stagflation, and deflation, and you can use your inflated precious metals to buy into a deflated car market. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the economy is going to settle into a mode to where things that you need are going to be inflated in price, but things that you don't need, things that are considered luxury items like a Porsche Cayenne, I talk about those, a Porsche Panamera, I definitely want one of those. These luxury items are going to be sitting on lots and they're going to be just kind of wasting away because nobody's going to have the money or the means or even the desire to pursue such luxuries. So that's where you're going to come in. You're going to swoop in with your precious metals. You're going to swoop in with your 10-ounce bars, and you're not going to fill a briefcase with these, okay? Trust me. You probably have 10 or 12 in there if you have that many, and you're going to go around and go car shopping, and maybe you'll come home with a Nissan Maxima or a Bentley Continental T. Who knows? But in any case, This is the future. And guys, again, this is our one shot as regular people to go out and position ourselves to be in the middle of the tsunami that's the wealth cycle that's coming. And I think that wealth cycle is going to be precious metals. The reason why I think that is because precious metals, especially in the monetary form, and this is money, by the way. Let me just go ahead and take this up for a second. I want to show you something. Why would you coin the edge of a bar if you hadn't planned for it to be money like a coin? If you wasn't coining it like coins, I mean, they're bars, but they're sovereign money. So essentially, these are bar coins or coin bars, whatever you want to call them. But this is our chance. This is our shot. We've seen Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. We've seen all of the Mark Cubans and the Warren Buffetts and the Bill Gateses and all these guys running around with their Gulfstream 550s and, all this stuff. And I'm not saying this should be our end game to be like them. You don't want to be like them. But if you were able to have a taste of the good life and you've been poor like me, you know the proper way to utilize that financial might, that financial wealth, that purchasing power to enrich other people's lives. You can enrich your life. I probably enrich my life with this right here. 4 bars when revalued to whatever the top of the market's going to be, or even the middle of the market's going to be once revaluation takes place. That's me. The rest of this is out to those in need, out to those I care about, out to those that I want to have fun with, getting access to things we never had access to. Guys that have been listening, if you've been listening to my channel, I've got some far out stuff I want to do, in terms of business globally, and then space-based, endeavors later on. I hear Trump talk about the Space Force and stuff. And, well, I don't know about all that, but they're probably going to need some kind of supporting industry, to help them with that. I've got ideas about space-based solar farms, all kinds of stuff. Guess what? Space-based solar farms need what? Money. And they also need what? Silver. Argent pure. Love this stuff. So, Silver5150 here, asking you if you like this kind of content. Please share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Comment. The comments help me tremendously. I just told you earlier how to give a shout out to a viewer that just, turned me on to this widescreen technology. Shows you how technologically inept I am, which is why I have to do things like save in the original money out there. Guys, there was a Big Bang Theory that happened way back in the 60s when Alan Greenspan came to the Fed, and they figured out how to create all these financial instruments from gold and silver, precious metal. They created derivatives and banknotes and instruments and currencies and insurance plans and pension funds and all this stuff. It starts right here with real money. None of that other stuff is real. This is what's real. We're going to start over. And when we start over, it's going to go back to the beginning of the beginning of money. It's going to go back to the beginning of the Big Bang Theory. And it's going to be that. It's going to be the beginning, silver and gold. Becoming whatever the new financial instruments are, be it cryptos or digital, what have you. But you can't start with any of those until you start here. Don't wait for governments to tell you that you have to get it from them. Get it now. Have it be your own central bank. Be your own central bank and be ready for whatever they throw at you. And again, if this doesn't turn out to be much of anything, if things go back to being a good old party in Banana Republic or whatever we were enjoying before that, then just start selling it back and turn it into cash and then live out the rest of your days in what we consider to be normalcy then. I have no problem with that either. But if things go south, you have this to go north, like to Canada. I'd love to go to Canada and live at the Four Seasons. They have residences there? Very weird. I like it though. All right, guys, we'll see you later.